You've reached the estate planning rules form. So congratulations and thank you for participating. Now your first choice to make is determining your disability panel members. And this is a new concept that we're not always familiar with. And this is probably the first time you've ever tried to think about this issue. But it relates directly back to the 3 W's that we talked about in the orientation. If you remember, when am I considered disabled? Who should be in charge? And what should they do? So this is the when am I considered disabled? So you have the opportunity in your estate plan to create a list of people who you trust will make the right determination when you are not able to manage your finances. Because remember, we can do harm to ourselves if we are managing our finances when we really shouldn't be. So these people we would trust to make that decision for us, and then we would accept that when the decision is made that we are no longer capable of managing our own finances. At that point, our disability trustee will take over, and you get to name those persons a little bit later in the same form. Now, as part of your panel members, we recommend that you have 2 medical persons involved, that you use a 3-member panel, and that 2 of those be medical. The first one is normally going to be the medical person that sees you most often, and that would be your primary care provider, whoever that would be. And so it's often easy to just name the generic statement of primary care provider because your person could change over time. And all we do is we keep an internal record of who that would be at any given time. And we'll ask you for updating that on a regular basis. The second would be another physician that you might have or a medical provider. It doesn't have to be a physician, could be a nurse practitioner or a physician's assistant, but someone who is tied to a physician, but it doesn't have to be exactly a physician. So it could be someone that your primary chooses and then is approved by your family, or it could be just anyone else that you wanted to name. So there's a lot of latitude for you. And then that third person should be a family member or someone who sees you on a regular basis. Sometimes if we don't have family members who see us on a regular basis, then maybe it will be a neighbor, a friend, someone who we do see who can actually make an honest, and you trust them to make an honest evaluation. Now remember, these people do not play a role as your financial manager unless you appoint them separately as your disability trustee. So the disability panel is your way of maintaining control over when you are considered disabled, when these people you name all agree unanimously that you are not able to manage your financial affairs, and that's what we mean by disabled, then your disability trustee will take over and manage for you. So I hope this has been helpful to you. If you still have questions, then you can just leave parts blank and then we can discuss them at your commitment conversation. Thank you.